Hello, I'm Kelly Swoop. A man shot in the head by a Baltimore police instructor during a training exercise could get $8 million from the city. Baltimore's spending board is expected to approve the settlement Wednesday. In February of 2013, Raymond Gray was a University of Maryland police recruit. He was shot by former officer William Kern at the old Rosewood Center in Owings Mills. Kern was doing a demonstration when he pointed what he thought was a simulation gun in Gray's direction. It went off, hitting Gray in the head, which caused permanent brain damage. Maryland transportation leaders have a plan to help keep kids safe while trick-or-treating. Wednesday, from 3 until 6 p.m., MBA is giving away light-up bracelets and bookmarks with safety tips. You can pick them up at participating Giant food stores as well as select SHA maintenance shops and MBA branches. Got a full list of locations and more information on our website. After dogs recently died from the parvovirus in Anne Arundel County, animal control officials want to make sure pet owners are getting their dogs vaccinated. There is a free clinic from 3 until 6 p.m. Wednesday. It's happening in a parking lot at the corner of Arwell Court and Pioneer Drive in Severn. Well, Governor Larry Hogan directed his administration to speed up the work on the Bay Bridge, and now we're learning more about the plan to make that happen. Extra crews are working around the clock. That includes through Thanksgiving week. The Maryland Transportation Authority is also developing a plan to go to all cashless toll systems to help ease some of the traffic. Whether we like it or not, winter is coming, and BWI Thurgood Marshall Airport is getting ready. Tuesday, we got a look at their winter weather operations and snow removal preparations. About 140 employees work to clear the runways and taxiways, and there are about 60 specialized vehicles for snow removal operations.
So our job during the winter season is to ensure every passenger, every aircraft is safe both inbound and outbound. We all know how passengers don't like being delayed and they don't care about the winter weather. Safety comes first. That's what we focus on.
Officials say this area gets a lot of ice and it's much harder to handle the snow, but workers prepare year-round.
No sight of winter just quite yet. Instead, temperatures remaining above average despite the cloud coverage, although there is a very powerful cold front that's in our forecast. Normally we're around 63 degrees. Instead today we climbed on up to 65. Look at the rest of the country. Highs today in Dallas 49 degrees. They actually have frost advisories because the temperatures there are forecast to fall into the 20s behind a cold front that is coming to our area. Not only one cold front, also notice the cooler air found out over toward Denver and Casper. Casper, single digits. The second cold front's in our forecast to arrive this weekend, so we get a double dose of chilly air. I think by the time it works its way to our region, it's not going to be as frigid, but nonetheless, that Canadian colder air is on the way, so enjoy these temperatures while we have it. High pressures are a dominant feature for us. That today has brought us clockwise flow, thus easterly winds providing us with some of the cloud coverage. That's going to shift a little bit further out to the Atlantic, shifting our winds then out of the southeast. When we get that southerly component, temperatures start to warm up. So we'll see them 5 degrees warmer than average for tomorrow. And by the time we get to Thursday for trick-or-treaters, 10 degrees warmer than normal, but that cold front will be moving through, providing us some heavy rainfall. Tonight, though, looking like 49 degrees ahead of that boundary, fairly warm for October. Normally only around 41 degrees with those clouds sticking around. Tomorrow, normally 63, but not the case. We're going for 67 degrees with stubborn clouds as that cold front gets a little bit closer. There is a chance that over the evening hours, we could see about a 30% chance of rain, but really anticipating stronger storms to arrive on Thursday. Here's your futurecast. So starting us off at around noon, you can see just cloudy skies. But by the time we get to 8 o'clock, now looking at rainfall coming our way. Most models have the showers coming in at around 10 p.m. But if they're a little bit earlier, just be aware that rain yet again is in our forecast for the evening. Thursday morning, 6 a.m. Now we look to have a warm front move through the region, which generally means we have sort of slow to light to moderate rainfall that's going to be widespread. Starting us off at 6 o'clock, though, it looks fairly scattered for us, whether you're out over toward Haverty Grace, even continuing around 1 o'clock, now the best chance for the city. But overall, not fairly impressive, as most models are indicating we could be dealing with a 70% chance of rain. By the time we get to 5 o'clock, there's a little bit of a break in the city. So this is the time to go trick-or-treating if you can. Obviously, you want to wait a little bit if you're out over towards, say, White Marsh or Perry Hall. The rain is going to see a dry spot. By the time we get to 7 o'clock, we're going to see cloudy skies with the stronger storms still found out over to our west. This is the potential for severe weather. So I think the thunderstorms are going to skip for the trick-or-treaters and then begin to push it through the area right around 8:30, 9 o'clock. We have the chance of dealing with some strong storms, some which may turn severe. The main threat going to be gusty winds that will leave our area by the time we get to 6 a.m. on Friday. Rainfall totals with this system, just because of the first half of the storm system on your early Thursday morning with that warm front, we could be dealing with an inch of rainfall in many locations, especially the further north you are. Annapolis, maybe only 3/10. But with the heavier thunderstorms coming on down, some locations like Columbia could get 2 inches of rain. The same out over toward Frederick. And if you're on the eastern side of the state, it looks like you're going to be a little bit drier, but still an impressive 1.5 inches of precipitation for you. That's your trick-or-treating forecast. Highs in the 60s while you're trick-or-treating at 5 p.m. with scattered showers rolling throughout the region. 7-day forecast behind that front, we'll notice our temperatures on Friday falling to 59 degrees, and then Friday night into the 30s. That second stronger front comes on down Saturday, taking our temperatures to 51 on Sunday, flirting with the triple digits Monday evening. That's a look at your 7-day forecast. Kelly, over to you.
All right, stick with us online at WMAR2news.com for updates on top stories and breaking news. And for news and weather while you're on the go, download the WMAR2 app. You can watch live radar and get breaking news sent straight to your phone. Thanks for watching. I'm Kelly Swoop.
This WMAR2 News Update is sponsored by Jones Junction.